and welcome to our channel! My Christmas tree is up, meaning it's officially time to decorate our dollhouse. I have this really cool lantern that works as a fireplace. So we can pull out the top and put it into the corner. I'm going to use last year's Christmas tree, and I put in a string of fairy lights. I'm putting the battery snug against the pot here and switching off the lights as well. I don't like how the top of the fireplace looks, so I quickly made this box to make it a chimney. It looks a little plain, so I made a printable to make a picture to put on the front. All you really have to do is cut it out and stick it to some card. I used some old cereal boxes. I've had this for a while now. It's a cut-off piece of the old tree with fairy lights wrapped around it and a few candles made out of glue sticks. I used it on my old fireplace, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Now, I feel like I need some sort of seating arrangement, but my couch is too big. So I'm going to quickly whip something up. I got inspired by these photos on Pinterest and ended up making this lounge couch thing, armchair. It's pretty basic with 3 rectangles wrapped in the same fabric and a large one at the bottom here. Then I asked my mom to do the cushions for me. Now it can sit here. And we can decorate it with the pillows that we made last year. You can check out that video as well. I got this cute little cat from my cat box and wanted a little place for her to sit. I ended up taking a toilet roll and a lid and wrapping them in fabric. Now she can sit in front of the fireplace. There we go. Now let's get to decorating the top of the piano. On the same printable, I had this photo, so I cut it out and put it into one of the frames from Mini Brands. Now I can swap this small, gloomy picture with this little festive one. For the flower arrangement, I found these old ornaments that I quickly unraveled, and I think if I cut them, I can put them instead of the flowers. Which vase do you guys think is best? Blue one, see-through one, or my personal favorite, this clay vase. I don't know, what do you think? Let me show you 2 different ways to make an ornament out of beads. First, you're gonna need a bead divider. I don't know what they're called, but they go in between beads on a bracelet. You're going to need a really thin wire. You can get this from packaging, or you can buy a special one like I did. We will need just a tiny piece. I don't even know if that's visible. We're going to bend it up. Next, you're going to take this little piece and glue it into the actual thing, leaving a little loop. While my mom becomes an elf and glues everything together, I'm gonna get started on the boxes that will hold these ornaments. I came up with 2 designs, so let's cut them out. For the box, you're going to glue in the flaps on each side, and then glue and fold in the bigger ones. One moment. Once you glue everything together, you have this small box. This can be filled with neat and cute little ornaments, including Christmas beads. To finish off the ornaments, we're going to take a piece of thread and carefully thread it through the loop. And all that's left is to tie the thread. I promised you 2 ways, but the second way is basically the same. Instead of a bead divider, you just use a smaller bead. Here I have another printable with the template for a rocking horse. I'm not making this in this video, so stay tuned, and instead we're going to focus on this. You can draw the flaps yourself because we're going to need them when sticking it onto an actual string. You cut them out, so give me 1 moment. Now that all the words are cut out, I'm going to use this long piece of string and stick them on. You're going to take your piece of string, you put the letters on the string, like so, and put a little glue on the edge so that you can still move it away once it's glued. Ta-da! And I added little Christmas beads on the ends to avoid it falling off of the tree. And here is the finished tree. Now let's put some stuff under the tree. These squares will actually be turned into miniature wrapping paper for us. Let's cut them all out. For the wrapping paper, roll it up and then glue it at the end. I just stuffed them in a box and put them in a corner, and now we have wrapping paper. Just like the first one, you're going to fold in the smaller flaps than the big ones on top, gluing everything as you go, and the small one at the end, and same for the top. Like that. And now we have the second box. And since it's the festive season, what's better than opening a Make It Mini holiday? Let's see here. Perfect peel! And we have everything wrapped like it's a little gift. And things are falling. These are a lot. Really does feel like a gift. Quite generous. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things to unbox. So let's get into it. This is, by the look of it, fake snow. So I'll put that down for a moment. We got the tree, even though we have a ginormous tree right here. Yep, some cute little ornaments, but since we made our own, I think I'm just gonna keep these packaged. They're so tiny, they kind of look like little beads with hooks. There's gold, blue, and pink ones. Next, we have what looks like the bowl, or, well, the place that it sits in. Yep. Next is... oh my, it's leaking. It's the resin. It leaked out. Pretty sure this is to glue the snow on. And we got the other decorations, it seems. Oh, never mind. It's a tiny brush. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Tweezers and a piece of holly. And this is the tree topper. Really adorable. Next, we're gonna open the ones that look like gifts. the first part of the Christmas tree. And the second half should be in here. Unless the tree is just that small. Yep, I thought so. Let me quickly put everything together. This is really cool, but I don't think I'm going to add the snow. I'm just going to keep it nice and natural like this. And I think it would be really nice in a nursery setup. This will go into the box with the wrapping paper. And we can easily take this to wrap our own gifts. Speaking of gifts, I love receiving books for Christmas. And I just wanted to share that we created 3 books to go with our mini-series Shadows of Pine Hill. It's based on all 3 episodes with the original script, only turned into a book format. And you can actually read it. My brother said that he really enjoyed it, and I hope you do too. On a more festive note, in our last video we got this recipe book. So I would also like to share our Christmas recipes book. We actually made this last year, so you can watch that video. Since opening the Christmas ball didn't really give us anything to put under the tree, let's open up something new. Mini Brands sneakers. Perfect peel! And we got... Ooh, are those stickers? Reebok. There's 2 little bags. We got a bucket hat! Yay! It's a pretty pink and looks denim-ish, if that makes sense. This bucket hat perfectly fits a Kelly doll. Lastly should be the shoes. And it's a red box. And we got these shoes that look like they would fit Ken. These are some light orange and white shoes. Though I guess the orange looks more like a beige. It refuses to fit on Ken, so I might have to cut a little bit here. But this is it on a curvy doll. It's quite long. After a small struggle, I managed to cut the back of the shoes, and now my mini dad has a new Christmas gift. I wrapped up Dad's shoes, and now they're ready to go under the tree. I also have a bunch of empty boxes here I can quickly put under the tree as well. And if you don't want to wrap, we've got you covered. We have printables of these little festive bags that you can put under your tree instead. You can find them on our blog. You know what this room is missing? Christmas Morning Barbie from 2003. Let's get her out of the box. This Barbie comes with a little plush teddy. He's super adorable and will be sitting on our chair. He comes with a hairbrush and some flip-flops. These are honestly so cute. I've always loved the color red. And these are just... they look like someone made them themselves with a little leather buckle here and a few nails on each side as if they got hammered in. I might paint the details later on. The doll comes wearing pajamas with little snaps at the front and fits the shoes really well. The pattern continues all the way around. And honestly, the only reason I really got this doll was because of the pajamas. Look at how cute they are. She has the basic 5 points of articulation at the neck, shoulder, hip, but she also has bend and click knees. Let me quickly steal these pajamas. Here is my mini-me all ready for Christmas. But the shoes barely fit. Oh, I forgot. The doll comes with this empty present box. I hope you enjoyed today's video. The shoutouts for today go to Leslie Bernard Glick 5545, Elsie DIY, and Nicole's KT. Thank you so much for supporting my channel.